Dustin the Diamond Poirier and Tony Ferguson. Well, with respect to Justin Gaethje and anyone else you want to throw in the mix, this is about as watchable a fighter as we have on the UFC roster, the former interim lightweight champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson is just nasty, from the elbows that he lands on the feet to on the back, the submission ability that he possesses. One of the most diverse strikers in the UFC. And with a college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know that you have your hands full.
And there's some fighters who just don't like training, right? Frank Mir would always say, I don't like to train. Tony Ferguson loves to train. He'll go 5 or 6 hours hard.
That's crazy.
And from a work ethic standpoint, few guys are going to be able to match that. All right, so here he is, one of the best lightweights in the world, Dustin Poirier, putting that status on the line yet again here tonight. Great frame for this lightweight division. It's amazing to think he had as much success at featherweight as he did. Long arms, good footwork, nice submissions as well. This is truly a five-tool play.
Yes, he's one of the best fighters in the lightweight division, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon. And a victims list that includes Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway. You know when you're looking at Dustin Poirier that he is one of the best fighters in the UFC's lightweight division and has the frame to compete up, and he's shown that before he was a featherweight. So a guy that may compete over 3 weight classes over his UFC's career.
And we remind you, when he faced Max Holloway at UFC 236 for the interim lightweight title, Holloway came in with a 13-fight winning streak that Poirier promptly ended that fateful night in Atlanta, Georgia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready? You ready?
Well, he has spent much of his career fighting elite competition, and more often than not, Tony Ferguson has had his hand raised. Gotta think this is an intimidating guy to fight. You're not gonna out-cardio Tony Ferguson. He can finish you with submissions, with strikes. One of the more well-rounded and watchable fighters on this UFC roster, top to bottom. All right, here we go, early round 1. Gonna be very interesting to see how long this fight stays upright, given the fact that he is so good with his ground game and submissions.
He has to try to find a way to get to the mat. Even if he just drives in the takedown just to fall back to his back and start a grappling exchange. This is where he needs to be. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Effective strike there by Tony Ferguson. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Oh! Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Punch is blocked. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Nice.
All right, to the former interim lightweight champ, Dustin Poirier, in a good striking flow here tonight, DC. That left hand nearly put his opponent out.
Nearly puts him out, and you can't take many of them. Dustin's so big and physically strong for 155. I can't believe he used to fight at featherweight. He looks like he could never have made that weight. He's found his home at lightweight, and you see the damage he can inflict with one strike.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for El Cucuy Tony Ferguson.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off for him. Effective punch there by Ferguson. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh!
Oh, beautiful level change.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
All right, side control now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Bottom fighter trying to control, and he's out. 45 seconds remain in the round. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Ferguson's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Take a seat. Deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, you with me? Good. The game plan is working perfect, bro. You need
All right, next round is underway, and somewhat surprisingly, he got out of that previous round without absorbing anything in terms of significant damage, despite the fact that his opponent was pretty offensive.
His opponent was very active, but it seems as though he could see almost everything coming in his direction. He's so well-versed, he's so skilled in his defensive fighting that nothing is breaking his defense.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Well, it's one thing to think, that's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Poirier.
You're all right. Let's get some offense. Let's get going. Let's get busy with those hands.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Nice hook there by Ferguson. Yeah, left hook found its target. Nice hook. Oh! Lands a nice one, too. Oh, straight right.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
And now he lands a combination.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Stay strong. You got this, okay? You got it.
All right, he engages in the single. Oh, nice timely trip there to get the takedown.
He's hanging his head. Get that up kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Good work from the top here by Poirier. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Ferguson's pass is denied. Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Poirier. Under a minute to go, round two. Ferguson's pass attempt denied. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Dustin Poirier. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. And he's going for the choke now.
He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
He might get a finish here. Nicely done. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Slow that heart rate down. You're good. You're fine. We knew this was going to be like this. We knew we were going to have a war.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't 2 guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these 2 fighters.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact...
Oh! Well, he's got the reach advantage. Oh! And Ferguson, I have to say, absorbing those strikes quite well.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left.
That one landed clean. Those are big strikes.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Double leg. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Ferguson. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Close guard. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Outstanding kick there by Poirier. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. And he comes
nice
through with a
knee.
big knee. Oh! So 95 total strikes have now landed for Tony Ferguson. Not the most efficient performance, landing with 47% accuracy tonight against Dustin Poirier. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Ooh, big knee. Oh, straight right. Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch. Ferguson gets lit up by that uppercut. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Poirier gets the tie clinch here. Flush right hand is true. Oh!
He needs He's getting lit up right now, John.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Brilliant submission defense there. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Side control now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Ferguson's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Close guard. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Oh, he's back up again. You got to like that.
Nice straight punch.
Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
El Cuckoo, he gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Right on the button. So, DC, I'm not sure if fear of fatigue is a factor, but given his body of work in the UFC, you got to be surprised that he hasn't attempted to get this fight to the ground where he can let his submission skills take over.
Maybe he is anticipating a tough...
Oh! Whoa! He's out!
Unbelievable! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 36 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also most times walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.